Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be checking out some more crazy modded vehicles. Welcome to Golden Glitches. To start off this video I'm going to be showcasing the Gravedigger. This is Trevor's truck with a cage strapped around the driver's section of it, with a few dead bodies strapped to the back with two coffins also there, and an axe and a few crowbars. So this is pretty unique. Don't like it very much, but it's unique. Next is the Ganja truck. This is a truck with a few speakers surrounding it and a bunch of weed on the inside. It's got a golden green theme to it, which is very much Jamaican. This is the Ganja police car. The reason why this is unique is because usually the police are trying to stop weed and that they're against it, but this is literally a police car stocked to the brim with weed. So it's quite funny. This is a Mini in real life. It's a Mini Cooper in real life, but in GTA it's called the Issy, the Weenie Issy, and the plate says weed, and it's a Mini strapped with a bunch of weed, with a few speakers on the top, which again does look quite Jamaican. This is the Dubster 6x6 strapped with a bunch of weed, and its name is the Ganja 6x6. And the reason why I like this is because it's got a bunch of cocaine and weed strapped to it, but the vehicle is very good at off-roading, and when you have your downforce increased or your acceleration turned up, it's quite good at drifting, which is quite weird. And if you go to the LS car meet with it and put drift tyres on it, it's quite good as well. But it's not very good at sustaining the drift. You can do like one drift like that, but you can't go into a second one after it. You have to wait until you straighten up, and then you can go into a different one. Right, for the next one, the Flying Trippy Blimp. This one's a bit buggy because whenever you spawn in with it, it explodes, and it also can't fly, but it is very unique. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's very trippy, but it's odd. That's one thing. Right, next vehicle is the Flower Car. This vehicle is called the Benefactor Panto, and it's got some Benny's wheels on it, birds on the wings, and as you can see, a bunch of flowers and flower pots strapped to the side of it. This is the Drunk Burrito. It is the police vehicle. It's a police van which is strapped to the inside of a regular burrito van, and it's got the word liquor written on the top. That's why it's called a Drunk Burrito. It's got some Benny's rims, I believe. Yeah, they're Benny's rims because you can't have blue tyres other than Benny's ones. So it'll have to only be a Benny's vehicle. What I'm going to do is show you a bunch of these James Mods vehicles. They're all strange. Some of them are kitted with a lot of weed, and some of them are quite offensive, like the Hitler one, which I won't show at the moment. To start off, we're going to be showcasing the Zombie Bus. It's a prison bus with an abandoned bus exterior on the outside of it. This is an RC car with two spikes of weed added to it, and I believe because it's a modded vehicle, if I press Y you can just get out of it, which is strange because you can't do that with regular RC cars. This is a 69 car, it's just 69, that's it. This is the cannabis cart, and it's got a bunch of logs hanging out of it, a bunch of weed, and safety is job number 1 with a guy just holding what seems to be a bong. And it's quite strange, it looks weird, funny, yeah. This is the June, the 420 June. Anyone that lives in America would understand what this means, but 420 is the legalization act of weed in the USA. This is a dune buggy with a trailer filled with a bunch of weed and the 420 logo on the side. Mixing meth lab. This one doesn't load because I've done it before and it never loads. But yeah, so I'm just going to skip that. The 420 oppressor, I'm going to close that for a sec. And I believe you can fly with this weed oppressor. And yeah, it has got the missiles in it. I just like it, it's pretty funny. Smoke weed and fly, man. Yeah, pretty funky car. This is the 420 ramp infectious. It's got 2 strands of weed on each side with the 420 logo going through the second ramp. It's got the ramp buggy on the front and a ramp on the back, so you can, no matter which way you're going, you can always ramp. And it has got a racing 420 logo thing. I don't know what to call it. This is the 420 rocket car. It's got a ramp on the front, and I believe it does work. I'm just going to test that out on this mess over here. And it's got a bunch of strands of weed on it, and I don't think it does work, but I'm going to try it on this one now. Pretty strange. The rocket does work. I'm going to use that in a sec. It kind of does work, but it bugs out whenever it hits another object like that ramp over there, I believe. No, it just bugs out when it hits the car. So anything like those objects there, it bugs out whenever it touches the vehicle. And there you go, the rocket does work. And here we go for the Trevor truck. Trevor, he's a meth addict and he makes it and he sells it and he's crazy as fuck. And he's crazy. Okay, so this is the Trevor's truck with a bit of weed or drugs on the front and a bunch of weed in a spin the cup festival ride thing. Don't know what to call it, but yeah, it is what it is. This is a 420 Vigilante. It's a Vigilante with weed inside of it, like in that front hole there's the intake and it's got weed coming out of it. And it's got drugs on the top of it. I believe that's weed, but I'm not sure. And as always, the rocket works, pretty interesting. Next is the weed hauler. This is a ramp monster truck with a bunch of weed and logs on the back of it, which looks to be like a trailer, but I'm not sure. Oh, shit. Thanks for watching my crazy modded vehicle weed edition. Keep an eye out for more videos. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is Golden Glitches for TV Overload. Have a wonderful day.